Rest assured that your pin has been verified. Something will hold me for years. Now just troubleshooting I do, now I then clear am. Ha! Ignorance. Ignorance is bad, is a disease. Ignorance. Hello people, what's up? It's another day in the life of Evelyn Ole with Emergency Room. So I am naming my channel Talk to Evie. I want to talk to you about how to start your YouTube channel. I am a starter as well. But before I go into that, let me narrate a story to you. Let me give you a testimony. Let me come down to this level of where I can easily communicate with you and you can relate to my story. I have a blog called migleostitches.blogspot.com. I started this blogspot, say 2016, thereabout. And I got to a point where I applied for AdSense. I was earning, I ended up to $15 at the time. That's 2016. But here is where I had a problem. There was verification status to verify your identity. That was done and it was verified. Then there comes verification of address to verify my address. So I put in my home address. You know, that point where they're going to ask you to put down your address for them to send the PIN, where you can now come back and put the PIN for them to completely verify your address, and then you can get to cash out. Yeah, I put in my address and waited for the PIN to arrive because they say usually it takes 2 to 3 weeks. I waited and waited, and even when they send a message that it has been sent to my address, I won't see anything. I went as far as visiting the post offices with my husband. We searched and searched for this PIN, we didn't see it. And then I requested for another PIN. The same problem. I requested it the third time, the fourth time. I didn't know what to do. And so I eventually, after much trial, after exploring the blogger page, my blogger, after doing everything I needed to do, the settings and everything, it was just so frustrating. I eventually abandoned that. I abandoned it because I went as far as trying to contact anybody I know who runs a blog or something, but the help was not helping. I could not understand whatever they were. Maybe I don't know if they were trying to help or if they're trying to complicate matters for me. I eventually, abandoned it. And then sometime, I think that should be 2019 or 2020, 2019, let's say 2019, I changed my blogspot to a custom domain called evelynome.com because at that time I was thinking of, okay, let me brand myself, where I can talk about everything, talk to Evie, show the fashion and style aspect of the blog, the entertainment part of the blog, news in general. So everything was going to be in that evelynome.com. You get. So they're usually like yearly subscription for a custom domain. After about a year, I could not resubscribe. I could not pay for another subscription because the idea for me was to make money from this website or blog or whatever, and then from the income I generate from my website, I will be able to sustain it and pay for the custom domain each year. I couldn't do that. Eventually, since I couldn't pay for it, and that went like that. Each time I click on my migleostitches.blogspot.com, it would ask to redirect to the new domain, and when I say yes, it will tell me the domain is not available, the website is not available, whatever. So I'm like, okay, is this I'm going to lose both my blogspot and the custom domain website? I tried to bring it back to blogspot. I could not. I asked my husband to, Anyways, I know I tried my own best. I could not bring my blogspot back. It was just there, hanging. Eventually, I realized that. Like today, as I speak with you, because it's a testimony I'm giving you today, that my best was not best enough. That me trying my best, trying everything I have done was not best enough. You know, it made me realize that in life you could be working so hard, working and working, not knowing that you are not working smart, not knowing that you may not be even be doing it the right way. You are not doing the right thing that will yield you results like this. I know how much I tried. I know how frustrated I was then, which made me eventually abandon both my blogspot and even the $15 I earned then in 2016. I abandoned everything. So imagine 2016 to now, how much I would have made from my blogspot. I was like, what's the need of posting if I can't cash out? If I can't even redirect people to my website. I just gave it all up. You know, it was frustrating. Eventually I forgot about it, so I had to give up. And just last night, today is the 7th, am I right? Today is the 7th of August. The 7th of August. Just last night, before I went to bed, somebody told me about AdSense. Check your blogspot again. And then I woke up this morning, and that was, after doing my morning chores and say my prayers, so check my Gmail and then searched for AdSense, just to go through whatever messages I may have gotten from AdSense, because I know at some point I was getting messages from AdSense, but I was not reading them because I gave up, right? So I didn't bother to know whatever it is they were emailing. I eventually saw a mail that says they were going to deactivate my AdSense. I said, okay, let me just take my time and read what it was about. So they told me they were going to deactivate my AdSense because it remained inactive for more than 6 months. Then I read another one which said that they finally deactivated it. I said, okay. I went down, I kept reading it, and they said, let me see if I can get it very quickly so I can just anyways, they said they deactivated my AdSense because but not to worry, that they said something like, after all the plenty grammar AdSense. The email reads like this: as mentioned in the previous email, your AdSense account, probably blah 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 blah, my ID, hasn't received any ad activity or earnings in the last 6 months. You may have previously used this account to set up ads on your site, monetize on YouTube, or applied for the YouTube Partner Program. Your AdSense account has now been deactivated. This means that the account will need to be reactivated for you to use it in the future. I read that part. I said, okay, let me go continue, reactivate, okay. Can I reactivate my AdSense account? They said, yes, don't worry. You can still sign into the account and reactivate it when you're ready to monetize again. You can also create a new account. What if I have money in the account? Listen, if you have money in the account and your balance is above the cancellation threshold, you may receive your AdSense balance after resolving any payment holds and closing your account. As I saw that, I ran back to my blog. I went to sign in. Now, I encountered issues. After I signed in, they are going to verify something like that. Okay, ad settings confirmed. Now, that problem that I had before of not being able to verify my address, that pin they said they sent that I never saw, that made me try and try. I went to post office, tried and tried. I didn't see. They even sent a message. I clicked on this thing. They sent a message that they sent the pin to my address on September date 2022. That's even like recently, 2 years ago. They mentioned it. They sent 2020. They sent another one 2022. I say, hey, I don't see anybody can't give me pin. No. Anyways, I was like, what am I going to do about this thing? I went to help center. I read about what happens if you're not being able to verify your address, if you've not been able to get your PIN or something. So I read a part where it says if you have resubmitted, that you can resubmit your PIN, but first you need to change your address. You need to. So in fact, when I checked my address, I thought that my address, I didn't even put my address well. If my address is House 80, Road 40, Chiwentalago Estate, you see what I wrote? I wrote House 80, I skipped the road, then the Chiwentalago spelling was not even correct. I said, okay. Then I went ahead, edited my address. imputed the right address. I did that. I changed it. That's the first step. Now, to resubmit PIN. I tried to resubmit PIN. Then it keeps telling me I have submitted. It will take another 2 to 3 weeks. Meanwhile, I have not resubmitted after I embarked on this journey or restarted this journey. So I'm like, what am I going to do? I read further again, and it says if after 4 times, because it shows that they've even sent me, after I checked, it shows that they've sent me that PIN like 4 times. I've resubmitted like 4 times. And if after 4 times you've not received the PIN and you resubmitted 4 times, you click on troubleshooting. Now that troubleshooting, I said, okay, make I click. As I click that troubleshooting, it can't begin to ask me details, make I provide. So I provided my name, I provided my publisher ID, I provided government ID now, identification, maybe like your driver's license or your international passport. I should have provided everything. I uploaded everything, my utility bill, everything that it has to have the same address with the address you provided. Everything. I submitted eventually, and I received an email immediately after that okay, thanks for submitting your what did they say? Anyways, they said they've seen it, that usually to take them 2 to 3 days, their team to reply to see if my ID, everything is corresponding. As I saw that mail, did not reach 5 minutes. In fact, it did not reach 2 minutes. They sent another mail, sharp. Hello, thanks for sending your proof of identity. We are happy to let you know that this fulfills the address verification requirements for AdSense. As soon as I saw that, I said, okay, we are here. Hey! And I'm like, so they went ahead and said, now that you've verified your address, please ensure that you've completed these additional steps in order to get paid. They named the steps, form of payment, I've done all of that. Then I said, please note that you may still see the payment hold notification in your account. Rest assured that your PIN has been verified. Something will hold me for years. Now just troubleshooting I do, now then clear them. Ha! Ignorance is bad, is a disease. Ignorance. Rest assured that your PIN has been verified and the notification will disappear within 24 to 48 hours. I'm not even answered them. I was like, if they can reply me something that they said it will take them 2 to 3 days, if they can reply me in minutes, let me go back to my blog and refresh that page that has been giving me problem. That's address verification that has been giving me problem. I went there, I refreshed, clear, completed, identity completed, address completed. I'm not even sad because my excitement is that finally I'm not even sad about starting again. I'm pumped up, like I'm excited about starting from the scratch. You see this channel that I'm talking to you, that you have viewed this from this evening, talk to Evie, Evelyn Made TV. I didn't want to post this here because I had started a new channel like a few days ago, maybe like almost a week. I just started that one. I wanted to post this day, but I'm like, okay, let me maintain that one as fashion because I feel like I'm starting again. Let me start with a new let me move with a new page, a new channel, a new accounting class. Anyways, after all, my blogspot is not new. I rectified it. So let's continue with this. Let's just go ahead. So I'm going to delete all the, after all, I've not been earning from these, even the ones that had over 1,000 views. I could not earn from them because of this AdSense issue, because I linked it with my blogspot, and at the point I received the message that my YouTube AdSense has been deactivated. Let me see how this will pan out. I don't have the subscribers yet, and we don't know the requirements for earning here, and I just abandoned everything. I abandoned this particular one now, but I'm back. We die here. We day here. So I've set out, I've been able to replan myself. I will have days where I will make videos while I also do my fashion stuff, sewing content and all of that. So ride with me. Just ride with me. Anyways, all I'm going to say is, in summary, is that you may not have been getting it right. It's not as if something is not good. I don't know motivational speaker. Yeah, but from experience, I can tell you for free that this is what was revealed to me, that you were not getting it right. That is why you think you've not been successful enough. See, look at how long it has taken me, the number of years, the millions I would have missed, millions of naira, thousands of dollars. I realized that I didn't do it right. So I don't have to blame myself. I don't have to regret anything. But I am gingered. Like now I can see that something is going to work out. So I'm gingered. I'm going to strategize now. So I am not even worried or bothered about starting all over again, because I know that everything is possible. What you think you have missed or lost in years, you can recover everything in a year. Everything you think you may have lost. Hold on my laptop. You will get everything back. I believe that, and that's why I'm pumped. I'm pumped to start again. I'm gingered I'm energized to begin afresh. I slept with that. I woke up and that was the first thing I did, and everything is just fixed like this. And now that even YouTube requirement is not even that hard again. Who am I? Let's go there. So yeah, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you watched to this end, to my testimony, thank you for watching. And this is Talk to Evie. Subscribe, please. Like and share. Like and comment. Subscribe. And again, I'm getting to start this thing. I may not know how it works. I may not know how you do it here, but this is me.